My name is Jason Frowich, and I'm going to take you through downloading and installing EVO PRO on a Mac. The first thing you want to do is open up Firefox or your favorite browser and go to Google. Then the easiest way to find it is to search for VirtualBox, VirtualBox, download, and hit search or enter. And then you just want to click the downloads right here, and then choose the Intel Max version here. And you want to click OK or save, and you want to save it to your desktop or download, whatever's going to be easier to find, and then click save. So once that's done, you're going to see an icon on your desktop similar to this icon right here, or if it's not on your desktop, you can click Spotlight and type in VIR, and you'll want to look for the VirtualBox generic icon 4.08, which is this version. So once you just do that, you simply just double click on it, and you'll see here it's opening. And it'll just take a moment or so. Once VirtualBox is done expanding, you'll see this icon here. Simply double click on this VirtualBox icon, click continue, continue again. You want to make sure it installs on the Macintosh HD, so click continue and install. You may be asked for your administrative password, so just type that in and click OK. And now it's just going to go through the install here. This may take 2 or 3 minutes, or about a minute here it says. Okay, once it's done, you'll just simply click the close button and close this out. Now VirtualBox will be installed. So there's a couple ways to do it. The simplest way would be go up to Spotlight here and type in VIRT, and you'll see in the Applications VirtualBox. So you just click that. You can also get it by scrolling the applications down here as well too, and you'll see the icons opening here. So once you'll get this, you'll see I've installed this before, so you'll simply just click the New button. Okay, click Continue. We'll type in Windows 7, or if you're using Windows XP, maybe Windows XP, Windows Vista, whatever one you're using, you'll see it shows here. I'm choosing Windows 7 64-bit, and I'll click Continue. The amount of RAM you'd want at least a gigabyte of RAM, like 1028, or you can go even larger, but that's probably the minimum you need to run EVO PRO on a Mac. Click Continue. Continue. Continue again. Continue here. 20 gigs is enough, so click Continue. Okay, so I've already done that, so I'm just going to choose 764 for 64-bit. Click Continue, and I'll click Done. You'll click Done here. Okay, once VirtualBox opens, you won't have this Windows XP one here, but you'll simply just click New, Continue. Since I'm using Windows 7, I'm just going to type in Windows 7. You could type in Windows XP, Windows Vista, whatever you're using. It makes a good guess on what you're using here. I'm just going to choose Windows 7 64-bit. You would choose the one you have. Click Continue. 10024 is a good size of memory. You could go to over 2,000 as well for 2 gigs of RAM, but 1 gig should be good enough. Continue. 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 20 gigs is plenty size here for just running EVO. So continue, done, and done. So now would be a good time to take your Windows 7, Windows XP, or Windows Vista CD-ROM and actually pop it into the CD-ROM drive. So I'm just going to pause the video while I do that. Okay, once the CD-ROM has been inserted, you just simply make sure Windows 7 is highlighted and click Start. Continue. That should default to your CD-ROM drive, so you just click Continue and Done. And now this is going to take a little while because we're actually installing Windows 7 right now. So along with your Windows CD, you will need your license key for Windows, so you may want to have that handy. Now as you see here, Windows is loading the files. I'm just going to pause the recording because this may take a few minutes, maybe 20, 30 minutes to an hour, depending on how fast your computer is. Okay, so when you get to this screen here, you'll just want to pretty much click Next if all these are fine. And Install Now. This again may take 30 to 60 minutes, faster or slower, depending on the speed of your computer system. So you want to accept the license terms and click Next. You want to make sure to choose Custom, Advanced, this option here. Simply click Next. And now it's going to copy the files. Now you may notice if you try to move the mouse, it kind of gets stuck in the box. Well, right down here, it says press the left command key. So if you press the left command key just once, and you will be out of the box and be able to move and resume and do other stuff on the computer system while Windows is installing. I'm going to pause the video because this will take some time. Okay, Windows has finished installing, so what you want to do is just type in your first name and press Next. Type in a password. Password hint so you don't forget it. And click Next. Now this is where you need your product key. So I'm just going to pause the video and I'm going to get mine. Okay, once you type in your license key, click Next. Okay, so click Next. If you typed everything in correctly, it should go ahead. It can be a little slow. You see the little spinny wheel right there. Okay, now that we got the right license key in, we click Use Recommended Settings here. Set your time zone. I'm in Central Canada, so there we go. Next, Home Network. And we just wait for it to configure all the settings here. And this will be fast or slower depending on your computer system. Okay, it's just finalizing the settings here for Windows 7 Home Premium. Okay, we're almost ready to go here. It's just loading again. Preparing our desktop. Okay, we're at the desktop. Now, I realize it's really small, but we just got to give it a moment. A number of updates or things will pop up here. You can see it's online because it's got the little icon here, connected to. And you can see the little flashing lights here are going like crazy. So this is the hard drive going, and this is the network or internet going. And we can see there's a number of Windows updates. So we want to let these updates go. And it's not going to take very long here. Okay, so now what we want to do after these updates are done is just click Restart Now, and Windows will restart itself. Okay, just pause it there. I'm just going to log back in. And anytime now you can eject the CD-ROM. We no longer need the Windows CD-ROM. Okay, so now what we're going to do though is it's really small, so what we're going to do is we're going to install a parallels adapter to get it working a little better. So hit the Command left key here, just like it says here, to get out of Windows. And we want to go to Devices, Install Guest Editions. So just click that there. give it a moment or two to load up here. Okay, when this box pops up, you just simply click Run right here. If a box pops up, you'll click Yes. Next, next, next. I click Install. This is just installing everything that helps VirtualBox work a little better with the Macintosh environment. Click Install a second time. And it's almost done here. Okay, so then what we just do is click Reboot Now and Finish. And it's going to restart. I'm just going to pause it while it restarts. Okay, we're back. I'm just going to log in again. And now what we have to do is, in order to get EVO Pro running on Windows 7, we need to get all the security updates done. Now there's a lot of updates, and I'll just show you how much here. So it's simple, just click here, and pretty much everything in Windows 7 you can just search. So we'll just type in Windows Up, and we're going to click Windows Update right here. And right about now, you want, if you could, you'll notice you don't need to hit the left command key. You can just scroll in and out, and you can drag it and make it bigger, and it's going to automatically resize now. So now you can see here there's 82 updates available. So simply just click Install Updates. I accept, finish. And then I would probably come back in 20-30 minutes, keep an eye on it. I'm going to pause the video while the updates are done, and I'll come back when we continue next. Okay, now that all the updates are done, we're simply just going to click Restart. And this is going to restart, and then we need to check for updates all over again and make sure we get all the updates so EVO Pro will install properly. Okay, so we just got to wait for it to restart. Just clicking a little too much here. Okay, Windows 7 is rebooted, so we're going to go back to Start and type in Windows Update again here. And we need to do this, like I said, a few times to make sure that all the updates get installed so EVO will work properly. Okay, just need to be a little patient. Okay, somehow it didn't restart, so we'll restart now then. Okay, update's done, just restarting here and it's logging back in. Okay, so we're going to continue with the updates. Again, we go to Start, type in Windows Update, just like that. And there'll be additional updates as well. We'll probably have to do this 3 times, maybe 4. We're going to go one optional update here. Select that, click OK, and install updates here. And I'll pause the video again and we'll resume once it's done. Okay, in this latest bit of updates here, it's asking us to, I clicked here and got the Internet Explorer 9, so we definitely want to install that. So we're going to click Install. Internet Explorer 9 is the latest version of Internet Explorer, and we definitely want to install that to ensure that EVO works with the majority or the most of sites. Okay, all the updates are done. Successful 5 updates. So we'll click Restart now. And once Windows has come back up and installed all the updates, we'll check it again for some more updates. Okay, Windows is restarted. We're just logging back in. And hopefully this will be the last batch of updates we have to do here before we can get EVO installed and running. So again, we want to type in Windows Up or Windows Update. Click on it at the top. Expand it a little larger here. And 4 updates. So click that. So you select them all. Click the name here to select them all. Click OK. Install the updates, and we'll be back soon. Okay, so we're done those 4 updates, so we'll just restart now. And once it's done, we'll be back here. Okay, we're just logging back in. And we'll again check for any Windows updates here. Okay, one update. We will install the update here. And we'll be back when the update's done. Okay, so the last updates were done, so we'll just close this and we'll restart one more time here. Just make sure all the updates were done. The important ones were the .NET 4 for EVO Pro and Internet Explorer 9, which we did earlier. So we'll be back here. Okay, so logging all in now, we should have all the updates. So now what we need to do is install EVO Pro and install Adobe Reader. So you want to click on the blue E here, or launch Internet Explorer. Just maximize it here. Just give it a moment to load up. Now we'll just click on the Use Recommended Settings. Click OK. And we'll just go back to MSN here. And we'll just go Bing and type in Adobe Reader. Here we go. Okay, so we'll download Adobe Reader. And we don't want to include the Google Toolbar, so we'll uncheck that and download now. And you'll notice this little box pops up here. You want to click the Install button, or depending on what version of Windows you have, you may want to just click Allow or Run. We'll click Yes. And we'll give it a moment to download and install. Okay, so the download manager is going to start downloading it. We'll be back when it's done. Okay, we're back and Adobe is done, so we'll just close that. That's so we can read any EVO documents or anything. So we'll close all this down, close all the tabs. So the next thing we need to do is install EVO. So I've made the link really large here. So we'll want to open Internet Explorer again. And you'll want to type this. So www.bruteforceseo.com/evo2pro.zip. Hopefully you can see it big enough on the screen there, and hit enter. And the easiest thing to do is just to open the file. You can enable it here, minimize this, and then it's just a matter of dragging these 3 icons off to the desktop. Click OK. Or you can already click Extract All Files Choose Browse, choose your desktop, click OK. These in the trash here. Next, and extract, and then next. And there you go, it extracted all the files. So click here and click here, and double click on EVO Pro. Click Run if that pops up. And we'll just wait for it to load here. And it's just a matter of entering your PayPal information and continuing. If you have any questions or need any help, you can click the EVO instructions, and this is the reason why we installed Adobe Reader in case you need to read any of these. So you click Accept, and then you can go through the installation CD. Well, thank you very much. My name is Jason Frowich, and I'm glad I could help you install EVO Pro on your Mac.